Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Economics Time newspaper headline. So, first of all, CAD surges to record $36.4 billion in September quarter. Next, Shri lenders to hold challenge auction Tuesday to select winners. Next, central official fault Rahul for security breaches. Next, EC moods voting by local migrants via remote EVMs. Next, 5 rounds for twin cause. Next, lenders can deal with worst macro stress RBI. Next, gold jewelries may post 23 to 25% revenue growth this fiscal. Next, EU and India focus on data flow, privacy during FTA talks. Next, banks open loan tap to top performer among smaller NBFCs. Next, soccer star Pelé dead. Next, on page number 2, it's an pure politics section in that central government officials fault Rahul for Yatra security breaches. Next, BJP Congress are one and same. Next, security of borders can be ensured by soldiers' bravery, not by fencing. Amit Shah. Next, threat to Dalai Lama. Bihar police detained Chinese women for overstaying in Bodh Gaya. Next, Cyprus issue solution bizonal and bicommunal federal based on UN resolution. Next, before theaterization needs security strategy cannot put cart before horse ex army chief. Next, 0 to G20 India as a stage world notes. Next, parents had renounced citizenship but children want it. Next, JDS seek to nix Karnataka BJP plan to invite UP CM to lunch work on a Ram temple. Next, on page number 3, it's an pure politics section in that EC purposes voting for domestic migrants through remote EVM. Next, Uddhav Group criticizes CM Shinde for visit to Hedgewar Memorial. Next, Kochers and Dut sent to judicial custody till Jan 10. Next, UP government moves SC against a High Court order on OBC quota in local body polls. Next, Uddhav confronts Shinde minister over probes, party office takeover bids. Next, on page number 4, on page number 4, it's companies and economic section in that double-edged sword. Next, COC to have right to negotiate. Next, regulator in touch with Uzbekistan. Next, some Russian grades trading below price trade cap. Next, on page number 5, it's an economics time markets in that rollovers hint a bullish start to 2023. Next, Indian lenders strong enough to counter worst of macro stress RBI. Next, 6 Indian cause among top 10 global auto market cap gainers of 2022. Next, rupee debt, rupee dips 7 paisa to close at 82.87 against the dollar. Next, Tesla's brutal year brings $17 billion in windfall gains for short sellers. Next, stocks rally on Wall Street, job market remains strong. Next, oil weekends on China uncertainty. Then we comes to the page number 6. It's an smart investing in that KFin Tech closes are tad below issue price on listing day. Next, go with mutual funds in the new year to beat volatility. Add Wall Street on the cheap. Next, day trading guide. Next, arbitrage funds regain short term edge, offer better returns than debt. Next, gold extends gains has dollar dips after US jobs data. Next, ICICI Prudential Life's assets touch rupees 2.5 lakh crore on strong growth. Next, credit push to priority sector gain reduction RBI report. Next, banks open loan tabs to top performers among smaller NBFC. Then we comes to the page number 8. It's an economic section in that EUTA talks focus on data flow privacy. Next, investing in public science is key to successful economy in the US. This lead to the growth of innovative startups with benefits society. Next, India looking at $50 billion trade with Oz in 5 years goal. Next, banks told to have nodal officers to assist trade statement in Next, gold jewelry retailers likely to post 23 to 25% revenue growth. Next, Vedanta invites bid for Rajasthan nut gas output. Next, on page number 9, it's in companies section. In that, telcos AGR to exclude landline revenue in SUC calculation. Dot. Next, IT hardware makers seek tax clarity on imported routers. Next, MSO registration renewal period should be 10 years. TRAI tells MIB. Next, Financial Minister Sitaraman discharged from hospital. Next, Eicher Motors buy 10.35% in Spain's Shark future for European 15 billion million. Next, CFO of PEVC funds from form body for better compliance. Then next on page number 10, in that brands and companies, in that section, capital and investment MIDC to sell Pune IT Park for rupees 1350 crore. Next, home affordability declines a tad, but demand may stay intact in 23. Next, Godrej Property acquires 9 acres of land parcel in Gurugram. Next, Pharma was asked to keep adequate supplies of drugs for COVID treatment. Next, Cipla UK arm to invest in Atheris. Next, Group M India working on solutions to help advertisers target specific audience. On page number 11, in that Uttar Pradesh goes global, in that presenting UP to the world. Next, bringing the world to UP. Next, UP destination investment. Next, welcome to invest. Next, forging a strong relationship. Then we comes to page number 12 in the edit page section. In that, make the move from minimum to living. Next, prescribe formulate a drug recall law. Next, a health protein regime. Next, he's a jolly good ant. Next, opportunity lost for Indian mining. Next, precautions help more than panic. Next, proof eligibility by skipping games. Next, a happy new century. Next, AI and ML to tackle COVID. Next, new year and sorry next year and gyan on the need to chill. Next, prescribe formulate a drug recall law. Then we comes to page number 13 in that ET economics time Penachi section. In that, the parents in the middle of FTX collapse. Next, on the first track to grow your business and wealth. Next, from one king to another, boom for maker of clock cock that Kadar's Immer gifted Messi. Next, 17 year each. And next, Australian claim first home series win against South Africa since 2005 to 6. Next, Pakistan in trouble after Williamson double turn. Next, Mbappe scores for PSG has Neymar send off. Next, Haaland scores twice. Next, and India Pakistan test at MCCG. Next, on page number 14, it's brands and companies section. Under that, Mont Blanc eyes travel retail smaller cities to fuel expansion. Next, electric vehicle sales on track to cross 1 million milestone this year. Next, CBFCs ask Pathan makers to make a modification for right certification. Next, TCPL buys 23% additional stake in as SA's Jokels. Next, Aristocrat whiskey maker plan to trim debt by half in FY24. Next, JK Tyre aim to go carbon neutral by 2050. On page number 70, in that disruption section, in that hackers use Google Ads to con users. Next, Amazon at work on a sports app. Next, now hiring GAC members under the revised IT rules. Next, value offerings may help Indian SaaS cause weather the storm. Next, firms seek nuanced definition of digital intermediaries in new act. Next, eKYC transaction grew 22% in November to reach 28.75 crore. Next, cyber threat cases up 314% in Christmas week. Next, Mamaearth parent files for IPO. Investors I partially exit. Next, Amazon starts delivery via drones in US. Next, Croning ready to invest to put up hard asset in India. Next, politics becomes key node in global chipmakers toolbox. On page number 18, in that Russia's oil import ban may bolster India crude imports. Next, Noida Co stops making cough syrup after Uzbek death claim probe on. Next, on page number 19, in that Mukesh Ambani outlines goal for Gay next in $207 billion empire. Next, alarm grows as COVID surge swamps China. Next, Russia fires heavy salvo at Ukraine. Next, US jobless claims rise slightly but remains near historic low. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.